Today, we're jumping into something really practical. Small changes in how you eat, not just what, that can seriously boost your healthy eating and weight loss efforts.
Exactly. We want to cut through all that noise out there.
Yeah, give you some solid takeaways on things like portion control, using fantastic wholesome ingredients, even meal prep, basically helping you feel, informed and really in charge of your health journey.
And it starts with understanding, well, yes, a calorie deficit matters for weight loss, obviously, but the real key, the sustainable success, comes from knowing how food actually interacts with your body.
You mean like beyond just calories in, calories out?
Precisely. It's about what happens inside, how food affects your blood sugar, your hormones. That's what dictates energy, cravings, even how you store fat.
Okay, that takes us to something our sources really zeroed in on. These glucose spikes. Now, why are these sudden jumps in blood sugar such a big deal? Even if someone doesn't have diabetes, what surprised you there?
Oh, it's a huge deal. It's a real game changer for how you feel day to day. These spikes, they can mess with your energy. You know, that afternoon slump,
Yes.
often a glucose crash after a spike. It affects your mood, drives cravings, suddenly needing something sweet an hour after eating. That's often a sign. It's all about that internal experience.
Right. So how do we manage that without feeling totally restricted? Like nobody wants another super strict diet.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of it. One of the most honestly revolutionary ideas is simply eating your food in the right order.
The right order. How does that work?
It sounds almost too simple, but the science is there. Studies show if you start your meal with vegetables first,
Okay.
then your proteins and fats, and you leave the carbohydrates, the starches, and sugars until the end,
Right.
you can slash those glucose spikes by, get this, up to 73, even 75%.
Wow. Just by changing the sequence.
Just the sequence. It's not about banning carbs. The fiber from the veggies creates this kind of protective mesh in your gut. It slows down how quickly the glucose from the carbs hits your bloodstream later.
That is fascinating. So the fiber acts like a buffer. How could you easily put that into practice, like on your actual plate?
Think balanced plate. It's a great visual. Fill half your plate with colorful veggies, maybe some fruit, then a quarter with your protein, chicken, fish, beans, tofu.
Okay.
And the last quarter, that's for your carbs or maybe some healthy fats. It works brilliantly with all sorts of global recipes too, focusing on those wholesome ingredients.
So food order, balanced plate.
Uh-huh.
What other like simple but powerful habits came up? Things that make healthy eating stick.
Oh, definitely. Think about breakfast. Starting your day with a savory, protein-rich meal like eggs or maybe some Greek yogurt instead of, sugary cereal or toast and jam. It sets you up for stable energy all day. Fewer cravings later.
Makes sense.
And the other big one, always include your carbs.
Include your carbs. I like that.
Yeah. Don't eat starches or sugars naked all by themselves. Always pair them with some protein, fat, or fiber. So if you have bread, have it with avocado or some cheese, apple slices. Dip them in peanut butter. It slows down that glucose absorption.
That's such a practical tip. And it seems like you can apply this even to like fun global foods or making comfort food healthier. What were some cool examples?
The examples were great. We saw this thing called Spanish trice, like Spanish rice, but bulked up with tons of rice cauliflower and sweet potato. Super flavorful, way healthier.
Nice hack.
Yeah. Or these vibrant Mediterranean falafel bowls packed with goodness. Even things like cheesy pasta or pizza can be made healthier just by sneaking in more veggies or using clever go alternatives. Think outside the box, like using celery root instead of potatoes sometimes, or even cucumber slices instead of chips for dipping. It's about getting creative with wholesome ingredients for your weight loss goals.
It feels like these food strategies are powerful. But, the challenge for so many people, myself included sometimes, is sticking with it. Consistency. How does meal prep fit into making this sustainable for healthy eating and weight loss?
Meal prep is crucial. And protein is your friend here. Protein helps you feel full and satisfied. That's satiety.
Right, feeling fuller for longer.
Exactly. Which is so important when you're trying to manage your weight. It helps curb those hunger pangs between meals.
So using protein strategically in your prep meals helps manage hunger naturally. I remember reading about someone who lost, 130 pounds and kept it off for a decade.
Incredible story, right?
Yeah, and it was down to consistent meal prepping, portion control, and finding ways to make their favorite comfort foods healthier but still satisfying.
That really shows how powerful combining these strategies can be. Prep, portions, protein for satiety. It builds lasting habits. And there are other small things too.
Oh yeah, like what?
Like a tablespoon of vinegar, apple cider vinegar works well, and a glass of water before your biggest meal. Sounds a bit odd, maybe?
A little bit.
But it can lower the glucose spike of that meal by up to 30%.
Wow. Wow.
And just 10 minutes of movement after eating, a quick walk around the block, it helps your muscles use up some of that glucose right away.
Simple stuff.
And don't forget your environment. Try not to eat distracted, like in front of the TV. Slowing down your eating pace helps too. Better digestion, better satiety signals.
So wrapping this up, it really feels like sustainable healthy eating and managing weight isn't about, you know, brutal deprivation.
Not at all.
It's more about arming yourself with this kind of knowledge, making smarter choices, and weaving these enjoyable, totally doable habits into your life.
Empowering yourself, really.
Definitely. So thinking about everything we've discussed, all these great ideas, what single small habit will you, listening right now, choose to try out from this deep dive? Which one might be the spark for a real shift in your own healthy eating journey?